and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
In the only building this franchise. Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about a quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to wideouts. No. Today, before this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have two of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, when the ground game's running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the passing game is getting it done, well, they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the headlines like you talked about. But these guys, man, they are cornerstones of their offense.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
The Texans set to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing them out to former #2 overall pick out of BYU, Zach Wilson.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On play action now, Wilson. Galloping inside the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ferguson's got it. Complete. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackle made by Jeff Okudah. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Wilson now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some room to work. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This Texans offense readied up for its 2nd drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on her.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Alrighty.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
Here we go. Hey.
Shotgun now, first round. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ow,
Mixon on the toss. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Everly's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Cowboys. Let's go.
Throwing is Wilson. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw complete to Lamb. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So that connection for a time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. They'll try and punch it in. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third and goal, Wilson. Flush down now to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
Now it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. He slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Stroud off the play fake. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, let's go.
To the air, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
A loss of 1. brings up third down and 11.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Stroud. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. Eberle's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make.
Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Already.
Here's Stroud now. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie things 10-10. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Wilson to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Wilson now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Once more, it's Wilson. complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And now they have a first and goal. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal. Now Wilson on the play fake. Buying some time right. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Cardi with the extra point. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 10.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break.
Tonight.
Stroud throwing here on first. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that'll bring up second down.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now for Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. On first down, they'll run. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Wilson now from the gun. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They kick the running back in motion. To throw again on 2nd and 10, Wilson. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Texans 10.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. They stopped by Damone Clark. Give him a couple on the play, but no matter. We've reached the end of our first half. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. The Cowboys about... Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to drive up past the 40. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. On play action now, Wilson. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Give now to the running back. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 10.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Going right side, mixing with it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Wilson now off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Play action. It's Wilson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get there.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
Texans 10.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He'll take this at the 10. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Into the hands of Schultz. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fair catch brought in, but we do have a flag down. Looks like somebody jumped, and we're going to have to see if that's enough for a first.
Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. On now comes their punter. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series.
Let's go now.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He has the first over the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the third. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out now come the Texans on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. And it sets up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Texans. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
All right.
Stroud. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Nico Collins, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Stroud. Cut by Diggs. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Diggs there to bring it in. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Throwing now, following the turnover. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Trying again, following the sack. Finding Collins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Pass caught by Mixon. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. Punt team on the field. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's caught. Ferguson. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Head to 60. Head to 60. Go.
1st down throw from Wilson. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person that when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it. Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be Texans football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Complete to Dell. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Lewis Cine. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He hits the sideline, and an ill-fortunate run loses yardage.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, Got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Cowboys nearing their first win of the season.
Ready, set.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Mustang 19. Set.
Wilson now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make...
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tack on 7 more to their lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
From the 29. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Shotgun now, 1st round. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take 7 points off the deficit. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Hand off to the back. And this one is stopped after getting up past the 35. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And we didn't need to reach the closing